Well, hello there. So, I had a bad day, so I want to troll somebody. I want to troll something. And, I don't know. Let's troll Russian Navy. Why not? Well, we know right now Russia is in top news in Europe because of Russia wants to invade Ukraine or something like that. So, right now he's in the top news in Europe, in the world. So, let's talk about Russian Navy. Why not? And let's troll them a little bit. I don't know if you're Russian watching this, so I'm sorry I'm trolling your country, but it's for fun. I have a bad day. I want to just relax myself by trolling someone else. So let's troll a little bit Pyotr Velikiy battlecruiser. Because most of websites actually claiming it's the most powerful warship in active service. I have a lot of problem with this claim, and it's false. You're gonna know why it's false because I'm gonna troll this ship right now. Yeah, why not? Peter the Great, I'm coming for you. So what's my problem with this ship? Actually, the problems are a lot, and I don't think I can fit all of them in one video, so I'm gonna make a separate part of this. But one of the main problems is air defense system. And actually it's not Russian fault, it was USSR. USSR did not have any idea about a complex air defense system for the Navy, and that's the start of the problem for this ship. This ship right now have three different independent air defense systems: the S-300F, S-300FM, and Kinjal. So S-300F, also known as a fort, this air defense system actually have 48 vertical launcher on the ship. I'm not gonna talk about Russian launchers because there are a bigger problem for this ship, but I'm not gonna talk about it in this video because it's gonna take a lot of time. Just put it in another place. The ship have 48 missile for this system, and the system have a one single fire control radar entirely. You have a 20,000 ton warship and only have a single fire control radar for this air defense missile, and that's the Volna. Volna radar actually placed in the back of the ship and only can give a backside of the ship protection against any air target. But that's the problem. This missile using in S-300F or fort actually made back in 80s. This missile was 5V55RM, a naval version of the first missile used is S-300, and this missile is outdated right now. And this missile actually cannot engage in the modern threats, cannot prevent the protection it's supposed to do. And Russians actually tried to fix this, and they're using a modern version of S-300 in the same ship. They're using S-300FM or Fort M in the Pyotr Velikiy, and this air defense system only have 48 missile. What's the missile? This missile actually is the more modern version of missile used in S-300, 48 and 6, and with range of 1500 kilometers can engage any target, especially modern threats. But there is a catch. This air defense system only have only one fire control radar, and that's placed on the top of the bridge and only can prevent protection from the front, and that's it. You do not have any of this protection for the back or back rear, and that's the problem when you do not have a complex air defense system. And that's not all. We just talked about two of them, or the main air defense system of this ship. The third one, the Kinjal, is actually more important. The Kinjal actually made to protect this ship against anti-ship missiles. Kinjal is basically the naval version of Thor air defense system, a short-range air defense system with maximum range of 12 kilometers. And the start of the problem, it's share its problem like the Fort and Fort M. This air defense system only have a single
fire control radar, and it's placed in the back of the ship. It means this air defense system only can protect the ship from the back, and there are more problems. The Kinjal air defense system is completely independent air defense system. The Ford and Ford M using same radar as a detection radar, the MR750, and they're using different fire control radars. But for the Kinjal, we have a radar complex for itself, the Kilanuk radar. The Kilanuk radar actually compared a fire control radar and a search radar on top of each other. So the entire Kinjal are not connected and do not get any information from the main radar of the ship. And you have only one of them in the back of the ship. So again, you do not have a 360 protection against any. The problem for the Kinjal is not only that, the Kinjal actually, just like S-300F or Ford, is an outdated air defense system. Why? Because the minimum engaging altitude for this missile is 10 meters. And in the modern way, in the modern day, the missiles like Harpoon Block 2, Harpoon Block 1C, or Exos can fly below 7 meters from the surface. So this missile cannot engage modern threats, modern anti-ship missiles. And it's not only that, we are entering a new era of anti-ship missiles, the smart anti-ship missiles, like Norwegian Naval Strike Missile or NSM, that can actually analyze enemy ship and attack to a weak spot of the ship. Pyotr the Great, as a battle cruiser, has a lot of blind spots, a lot of weak spots, can be used to put this ship to the dockyard for 2 to 3 years, and Russian economy cannot afford a new one, so they have to repair it, and it takes time and money. And yeah, that's one of the reasons I do not believe the Pyotr the Great is the most capable warship in operational. Maybe his sister, the Admiral Nakhimov, will be one, but for the Pyotr the Great, it's no. It's a big no. Well, that's all it for tonight. I will catch you in another video about Russian launchers and the problem with Russian launchers, and on another night. So, good night everyone.